Hello and welcome to the update. I'm Talisa Ryder. The federal gov is predicting Cyclone Alfred will cause billions of dollars worth of damage. Around 4 million residents in southeast Queensland and northern New South Wales are bunkering down and preparing for the Category 2 storm to make landfall tomorrow night. Strong winds, rain and huge swells are already being reported along the coast from Coolangatta to Ballina. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has been briefed by emergency response teams in Brisbane and has this message for those in the cyclone's path.
We are there to support you. We have your back. We respect the work that you are doing in your preparedness, and we know that this is tough times, and that's why every Australian, regardless of where they are in this great country of ours, is thinking of you over the coming period.
The PM also confirming early recovery grants of $1 million for affected councils will also come into play following requests from both the New South Wales and Queensland premiers. Meanwhile, supermarkets are beginning to close their doors ahead of the impact from the wild weather. Coles has confirmed stores within shopping centres across the southeast will shut today. Teachers will receive their students' NAPLAN results faster than previous years in a bid to identify any children who are falling behind in literacy and numeracy. The National Curriculum Authority will fast-track the assessment scores to give educators a clearer snapshot of student progress. More than 1.3 million kids in years 3, 5, 7 and 9 will sit exams next week. The United States has paused intelligence sharing with Ukraine, meaning the war-torn country will no longer receive intel on targets inside Russia. National Security Advisor Mike Waltz says the US is taking a step back as it reviews its relationship with Ukraine.
I think we're going to see movement in very short order. Well, I think we've seen movement in the last 24 hours, that the Ukrainian side will actually come to the table and negotiate a partial truce, a full truce, and then a permanent peace.
And the Pope remains in a stable condition, spending the day in his armchair. The pontiff has not experienced any more respiratory failures, but still needs ventilation overnight. Sport and entertainment are next.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Scarborough or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
In sports, some Dolphins players will miss their NRL season opener due to a looming cyclone. Mark Nichols and Cody Nikorima opting to stay home to help their families in the firing line. New Zealand has beaten South Africa by 50 runs to reach the ICC Champions Trophy final. They'll take on India for the coveted trophy. And Aussie Nick Kyrgios is in doubt for his tennis match at Indian Wells after he was seen clutching his wrist during practice. In entertainment news, Ice Cube is reportedly trapped in his Gold Coast hotel as Alfred prepares to make landfall. The rapper and actor is currently on tour here in Australia. Travis Kelce's next-door neighbour has revealed the Kansas City Chiefs star and Taylor Swift were actually dating 6 months before their romance became public. US reality star Wes Bergman says he'd seen Swift at Kelce's house months before they announced their relationship to the world. And despite his reported $150 million net worth, Ben Affleck, seemingly not a big spender, the Oscars winner spotted wincing as his 13-year-old son looked keen to buy a $6,000 pair of Air Jordans. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcast newsroom. We'll have another episode of The Update for you later on.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Mount Hawthorn or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.